Shrek, written by William Steig and Ted Elliott. Read by Eternal Nox. Once upon a time there was a lovely princess. She had an enchantment upon her of a fearful sort which could only be broken by love's first kiss. She was locked away in a castle guarded by a terrible fire-breathing dragon. Many brave knights have attempted to free her from this dreadful prison, but none prevailed. She waited in the dragon's keep in the highest room of the tallest tower for her true love and true love's first kiss. Like that's ever going to happen. What a load of toilet flushes. All Stars by Smash Mouth begins to play. Shrek goes about his day, while in a nearby town, the villagers get together to go after the ogre. Scene, night, near Shrek's home. Think it's in there? Alright, let's get it! Whoa, hold on! Do you know what that thing's gonna do to you? Yeah, it'll grind your bones for its bread. Shrek sneaks up behind them and laughs. Yes, well, actually, that would be a giant. Now, ogres, oh, they're much worse. They'll make a suit from your freshly peeled skin. No, they'll shave your liver, squeeze the jelly from your eyes. Actually, it's quite good on toast. Back! Back, beast, back! I warn you! The man waves the torch at Shrek. Shrek calmly licks his fingers and extinguishes the torch. The man shrinks back from him. Shrek roars very loudly and long, and his breath extinguishes all the remaining torches until the men are in the dark. This is the part where you run away. The men scramble and get away. He laughs. And stay out! Looks down and picks up a piece of paper, reads, Wanted Fairy Tale Creatures. He sighs and throws the paper over his shoulder. Scene, the next day. There is a line of fairy tale creatures. The head of the guard sits at the table, paying people for bringing the fairy tale creatures to him. There are cages all around. Some of the people in line are Peter Pan, who is carrying Tinkerbell in a cage, Geppetto, who's carrying Pinocchio, and a farmer who's carrying the 3 little pigs. All right, that's one full. Take it up, move it along. Come on, get up. Next. The guard taking the witch's broom. Give me that. Your flying days are over. He breaks the broom in half. That's 20 pieces of silver for the witch. Next. Get up, come on. The little bear crying. This cage is too small. Please don't turn me in. I'll never be stubborn again. I can change. Please give me another chance. Oh, shut up. The old woman jerks Donkey by the rope. Oh. Next. What have you got? This little wooden puppet. I'm not a puppet. I'm a real boy. Pinocchio's nose grows. 5 shillings for the possessed toy. Take it away. Father, please. Don't let him do this. Help me. Geppetto takes the money and walks off. The old woman steps up to the table. Well, I've got a talking donkey. Right. Well, that's good for 10 shillings. If you can prove it. Oh, go ahead, little fella. Donkey just looks up at her. Well? Oh, he's just a little nervous. He's really quite a chatterbox. Talk, you boneheaded dolt. That's it, I've heard enough. Guards. No, he talks. The old woman pretends to be Donkey. I can talk. I love to talk. I'm the talkiest damn thing you ever saw. Get her out of my sight. No, I swear. Oh, he can talk. The guard grabs the old woman, and she struggles with them. One of her legs flies out and kicks Tinkerbell out of Peter Pan's hands, and her cage drops on Donkey's head. He gets sprinkled with fairy dust, and he's able to fly. Hey, I can fly. He can fly. He can fly. He can talk. Haha, that's right, fool. Now I'm a flying, talking donkey. You might have seen a house fly, maybe even Superfly, but I bet you ain't never seen a donkey fly. Haha. The pixie dust begins to wear off. Uh-oh. He begins to sink to the ground. He hits the ground with a thud. Seize him! Donkey takes off running. After him! He's getting away! Get him! This way! Turn! Donkey keeps running and he eventually runs into Shrek. Literally. Shrek turns around to see who bumped into him. Donkey looks scared for a moment and then he spots the guard coming up the path. He quickly hides behind Shrek. You there! Ogre! I? By the order of Lord Farquaad, I'm authorized to place you both under arrest and transport you to the designated resettlement facility. Oh yeah? You and what army? He looks behind the guard, and the guard turns to look as well, and we see that the other men have run off. The guard tucks tail and runs off. Shrek laughs and goes about his business and begins walking back to his cottage. Can I say something to you? Listen, you were really something back there. Incredible. Are you talking to? Shrek turns around, and Donkey's gone. Me? He turns back around, and Donkey's right in front of him. Whoa! Yes, I was talking to you. Can I tell you that you were great back there? Those guards, they thought they were all that, and then you showed up, and bam! They were tripping over themselves like babes in the woods. They really made me feel good to see that. Oh, that's great. Really. Man, it's good to be free. Now, why don't you celebrate your freedom with your own friends? But, I don't have any friends. And I'm not going out there by myself. Hey, wait a minute. I got a great idea. I'll stick with you. You're a mean green fire machine. Together we'll scare the spit out of anybody that crosses us. Shrek turns and regards Donkey for a moment before roaring very loudly. Oh, wow. That was really scary. If you don't mind me saying, if that don't work, your breath certainly won't get the job done, because you definitely need a Tic Tac or something, because your breath stinks. You really burned that hair out of my nose, just like that. Shrek covers his mouth, but Donkey continues to talk, so Shrek removes his hand. And then I ate some rotten berries. I had a strong gas leading out of my butt that day. Why are you following me? I'll tell you why. 'Cause I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. My problems have all gone. There's no one to deride me. But you gotta have friends. Stop singing! It's no wonder you don't have any friends. Wow. Only a true friend would be that cruelly honest. Listen, little donkey. Take a look at me. What am I? Donkey looks all the way up at Shrek. Really tall? No, I'm an ogre. You know, grab your torch and pitchforks. Doesn't that bother you? Nope. Really? Really? Oh. Man, I like you. What's your name? Shrek. Shrek? Well, you know what I like about you, Shrek? You got that I don't care what nobody thinks of me thing. I like that. I respect that, Shrek. You're alright. They come over a hill and you can see Shrek's cottage. Whoa. Look at that. Who'd want to live in a place like that? That would be my home. Oh, and it is lovely. Just beautiful. You know, you are quite the decorator. It's amazing what you can do in such a modest budget. I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder. I guess you don't entertain much, do you? I like my privacy. You know, I do too. That's another thing we have in common. Like, I hate it when you got somebody in your face and you're trying to give them a hint and they won't leave, and then there's that awkward silence. Can I stay with you? What? Can I stay with you, please? Of course. Really? No. Please, I don't want to go back there. You don't know what it's like to be considered a freak. Donkey pauses while he looks at Shrek. Well, maybe you do. But that's why we gotta stick together. You gotta let me stay. Please. Okay. But for one night only. Oh, thank you. Donkey runs inside the cottage. What are you? Donkey hops up onto the chair. No. This is going to be fun. We can stay up late, swap manly stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles. Oh, where do, I sleep? Outside! Oh, well, I guess that's cool. I mean, I don't know you, and you don't know me, so I guess outside is best. You know, here I go. Good night. Shrek slams the door. I mean, I do like the outdoors. I'm a donkey. I was born outside. I'll just be sitting here by myself outside. I guess, by myself outside. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. Scene, Shrek's cottage at night. Shrek is getting ready for dinner. He sits himself down and lights a candle made out of earwax. He begins to eat when he hears a noise. He stands up with a huff. I thought I told you to stay outside. From the window. I am outside. There is another noise, and Shrek turns to find the person that made the noise. He sees several shadows moving. He finally turns and spots 3 blind mice on his table. Well, gents, it's a far cry from the farm, but what choice do we have? It's not home, but it'll do just fine. Bouncing on a slug. What a lovely bed. Got ya! Grabs a mouse, but it escapes and lands on his shoulder. I found some cheese! He bites Shrek's ear. Ow! Blah! Awful stuff. Is that you, Gordo? How did you know? Enough! He grabs the 3 mice. What are you doing in my house? He gets bumped from behind and he drops the mice. Hey! He turns and sees the 7 dwarves with Snow White on the table. Oh, no, no, no. Dead broad off the table. Where are we supposed to put her? The bed's taken. Huh? Shrek marches over to the bedroom and throws back the curtain. The big bad wolf is sitting in the bed. The wolf just looks at him. What? Time lapse. Shrek now has the big bad wolf by the collar and is dragging him to the front door. I live in a swamp. I put up signs. I'm a terrifying ogre. What do I have to do to get a little privacy? He opens the front door to throw the wolf out and he sees all the collected fairy tale creatures are on his land. Oh no, no, no! The 3 bears sit around the fire. The Pied Piper is playing his pipe and the rats all running up to him. Some elves are directing flight traffic so that the fairies and witches can land, etc. What are you doing in my swamp? This echoes and everyone falls silent. Gasps are heard all around. The 3 good fairies hide inside a tent. All right, get out of here, all of you, move it. Come on, let's go. Hapaya, hapaya. Quick, hey, come on. More dwarves run inside the house. No, 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 not there, not there. They shut the door on him. Oh, turns to look at Donkey. Hey, don't look at me. I didn't invite them. Oh gosh, no one invited us. What? We were forced to come here. Shrek's flabbergasted. By who? Lord Farquaad. He huffed and he puffed and he signed an eviction notice. Shrek sighs heavily. All right. Who knows where this Farquaad guy is? Everyone looks around at each other, but no one answers. Oh, I do. I know where it is. Does anyone else know where to find him? Anyone at all? Me. Anyone? Oh, pick me. Oh, I know, me. Shrek sighs. Okay, fine. Attention all fairy tale things. Do not get comfortable. Your welcome is officially worn out. In fact, I'm going to see this Farquaad right now and get you all off my land and back where you came from. Pause. Then the crowd goes wild. Oh, you're coming with me. All right, that's what I like to hear, man. Shrek and Donkey, 2 stalwart friends, off on a whirlwind big city adventure. I love it. On the road again. Sing with me, Shrek. I can't wait to get on the road again. What did I say about singing? Can I whistle? No. Can I hum it? All right, hum it. Donkey begins to hum On the Road Again. Scene, Julock kitchen. A masked man is torturing the gingerbread man. He's continually dunking him in a glass of milk. Lord Farquaad walks in. That's enough. He's ready to talk. The gingerbread man is pulled out of the milk and slammed down onto a cookie sheet. Farquaad laughs as he walks over to the table. However, when he reaches the table, we see that it goes up to his eyes. He clears his throat and the table is lowered. Farquaad picks up the gingerbread man's legs and plays with them. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. You're a monster. I'm not a monster. Here you are, you and the rest of that fairy tale trash, poisoning my perfect world. Now tell me, where are the others? Eat me! Gingy spits milk into Farquaad's eye. I've tried to be fair to you, creatures. Now my patience has reached its end. Tell me or I'll... He makes as if to pull off the gingerbread man's button. No, not the buttons. Not the gumdrop buttons. All right then, who's hiding them? Okay, I'll tell you. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Yes, I know the Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane? Well, she's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! She's married to the Muffin Man. The door opens and the head guard walks in. My lord, we found it. Then what are you waiting for? Bring it in. More guards enter carrying something that is covered by a sheet. They hang up whatever it is and remove the sheet. It is the magic mirror. Gingy in awe. Ooh, magic mirror. Don't tell him anything. Farquaad picks him up and dumps him into the trash can with a lid. No! Evening. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Is this not the most perfect kingdom of them all? Well, technically you're not a king. Thelonious. Thelonious holds up a hand mirror and smashes it with his fist. You were saying? What I mean is, you're not a king yet. but you can become one. All you have to do is marry a princess. Go on. The mirror chuckles nervously. So, just sit back and relax, my lord, because it's time for you to meet today's eligible bachelorettes. And here they are. Bachelorette number 1 is a mentally abused shut-in from a kingdom far, far away. She likes sushi and hot tubbing anytime. Her hobbies include cooking and cleaning for her 2 evil sisters. Please welcome Cinderella. Bachelorette number 2 is a cape-wearing girl from the land of fancy. Although she lives with 7 other men, she's not easy. Just kiss her dead frozen lips and find out what a live wire she is. Come on, give it up for Snow White. And last, but certainly not least, Bachelorette number 3 is a fiery redhead from a dragon guard castle surrounded by hot, boiling lava. But don't let that cool you off. She's a loaded pistol who likes pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. Yours for the rescuing, Princess Fiona! So, will it be Bachelorette number 1, Bachelorette number 2, or Bachelorette number 3? The guards all call out their preferences. 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2. 3, 1, 3, 2, 3. Thelonious holds up 2 fingers. Pick number 3, my lord. Okay, number 3. Lord Farquaad, you've chosen Princess Fiona. Princess Fiona. She's perfect. All I have to do is find someone who can go. But I probably should mention the little thing that happens at night. I'll do it! Yes, but after sunset. Silence! I will make this Princess Fiona my queen, and Duloc will finally have the perfect king. Captain, assemble your finest men. We're going to have a tournament. Farquaad smiles evilly. Scene, Duloc parking lot, Lancelot station. Shrek and Donkey come out of the field that is right by the parking lot. The castle itself is about 40 stories high. But that's it! That's right there! That's Duloc! I told you I'll find it! So that must be Lord Farquaad's castle. That's the place! Do you think he's maybe compensating for something? Shrek laughs, but then groans as Donkey doesn't get the joke. He continues walking through the parking lot. Hey, wait up, Shrek! Hey, you! The attendant, who is wearing a giant head that looks like Lord Farquaad, screams and begins running through the rows of ropes to get to the front gate to get away from Shrek. Wait a second! Look! I'm not gonna eat you. I just... He sighs and begins walking straight through the rows. The attendant runs into a wall and falls down. Shrek and Donkey look at him, then continue into Duloc. Scene, Duloc. They look around, but all is quiet. It's quiet. Too quiet. Where is everybody? Hey, look at this! Donkey runs over and pulls a lever that is attached to a box marked information. The music winds up and the box doors open up. There are little wooden people inside and they begin to sing. Do 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 do. Welcome to Duloc, it's a perfect town. Here we have some rules, let us lay them down. Don't make waves, stay in line, and we'll get along fine. Duloc is a perfect place. Please keep off of the grass, shine your shoes, wipe your face. Duloc is a perfect place. Suddenly, a camera takes Donkey and Shrek's picture. Wow. Let's do that again. Donkey makes ready to run over and pull the lever again. Shrek grabs Donkey's tail and holds him still. No. No. They hear a trumpet fanfare and head over to the arena. Brave knights, you are the best and brightest in all the land. Today one of you shall prove himself. As Shrek and Donkey walk down the tunnel to get into the arena, Donkey is humming the Duloc theme song. Alright, you're going the right way for a smack bottom. Sorry about that. The champion shall have the honor, the privilege to go forth and rescue the lovely Princess Fiona from the fiery keep of the dragon. If, for any reason, the winner is unsuccessful, the first runner-up will take his place, and so on and so forth. Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make. The crowd cheers. Let the tournament begin! He notices Shrek. Oh! What is that? It's hideous! Shrek turns to look at Donkey and then back at Farquaad. Oh, that's not very nice. It's just a donkey. Indeed. Knights, new plan. The one who kills the ogre will be named champion. Have at him! Get him! Oh, hey, now, come on, hang on now. Shrek bumps into a table where there are mugs of beer. Shrek holds up a mug of beer. Can't we just settle this over a pint? The crowd roars louder. Kill the beast! No? Alright then. Shrek drinks the beer. Come on! He takes the mug and smashes the spigot off the large barrel of beer behind him. The beer comes rushing out, drenching the other men and wetting the ground. It's like mud now. Shrek slides past the men and picks up a spear that one of the men dropped. As Shrek begins to fight, Donkey hops onto one of the larger beer barrels. It breaks free of its ropes and begins to roll. Donkey manages to squish two men into the mud. There is so much fighting going on here, but I'm not going to go into detail. Suffice to say that Shrek kicks butt. Hey Shrek, tag me! Tag me! Shrek comes over and bangs a man's head against Donkey's. Shrek gets up on the ropes and interacts with the crowd. Yeah! A man tries to sneak up behind Shrek, but Shrek turns in time and sees him. The chair! Give him the chair! Shrek smashes a chair over the guy's back. Finally, all the men are down. Donkey kicks one of them in the helmet, and the ding sounds at the end of the match. The audience goes wild. Oh yeah! Ah! Ah! Thank you! Thank you very much. I'm here till Thursday. Try the veal. The laughter stops as all of the guards turn their weapons on Shrek. Shall I give the order, sir? No. I have a better idea. People of Duloc, I give you our champion! What? Congratulations, Ogre. You've won the honor of embarking on a great and noble quest. Quest? I'm already on a quest. A quest to get my swamp back. Your swamp? Yeah, my swamp, where you dumped those fairy tale creatures. Indeed. Alright, Ogre. I'll make you a deal. Go on this quest for me, and I'll give you your swamp back. Exactly the way it is. Down to the last slime-covered toadstool. And the squatters, as good as gone. What kind of quest? Time-lapse. Donkey and Shrek are now walking through the field, heading away from Duloc. Shrek is munching on an onion. Let me get this straight. You're going to go fight a dragon and rescue a princess just so Farquaad will give you back a swamp which you only don't have because he filled it full of freaks in the first place? Is that about right? You know, maybe there's a good reason donkeys shouldn't talk. I don't get it. Why don't you just pull some of that ogre stuff on him? Throttle him, lay siege to his fortress, grind his bone to make your bread. The whole ogre trip. Oh, I know what. Maybe I could have decapitated an entire village and put their heads on a pike, gotten a knife, opened their spleen, and drink their fluids. Does that sound good to you? No, not really, no. For your information, there's a lot more to ogres than people think. Example? Example? Okay, ogres are like onions. Shrek holds out his onion. Donkey sniffs the onion. They stink? Yes. No. They make you cry. No. You leave them in the sun, they get all brown, start sprouting those little white hairs. No. Layers. Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers? You get it. We both have layers. Shrek heaves a sigh and then he walks off. Donkey trailing after Shrek. Oh, you both have layers. Oh. Donkey sniffs. You know what? Not everybody likes onions. Cake! Everybody loves cakes. Cakes have layers. I don't care what everybody likes. Ogres are not like cakes. You know what everybody likes? Parfaits. Have you ever met a person and say, hey, let's get some parfaits? They say, hell no, I don't like no parfait. Parfaits are delicious. No, you dense, irritating miniature beast of burden. Ogres are like onions. End of story. Bye-bye. See you later. Parfaits may be the most delicious thing on the whole damn planet. You know, I think I preferred your humming. Do you have a tissue or something? I'm making a mess. Just the words parfait makes me start slobbering. They head off. There's a montage of their journey, walking through a field at sunset, sleeping beneath a bright moon, Shrek trying to put the campfire out the next day and having a bit of a problem, so Donkey pees on the fire to put it out. Scene: Dragon's Keep. Shrek and Donkey are walking up to the keep that's supposed to house Princess Fiona. It appears to look like a giant volcano. Donkey sniffs. Oh, Shrek, did you do that? You gotta warn somebody before you just crack one off. My mouth was open and everything. Believe me, Donkey, if it was me, you'd be dead. Shrek sniffs. It's brimstone. We must be getting close. Yeah, right, it's brimstone. Don't be talking about it's brimstone. I know what I smell. It ain't no brimstone. It didn't come up no stone either. They climb up the side of the volcano / cape and look down. There is a small piece of rock right in the center, and that is where the castle is. It is surrounded by boiling lava. It looks very foreboding. Sure, it's big enough, but look at the location. Shrek laughs, and the laugh turns into a groan. Shrek? Remember when you said ogres have layers? Well, I have a bit of a confession to make. Donkeys don't have layers. We wear our fear right on our sleeves. Wait a second. Donkeys don't wear sleeves. You know what I mean. Oh, come on. You can't tell me you're afraid of heights. No, I'm just a little uncomfortable being over a rickety bridge over a boiling lake of lava. Come on, Donkey. I'm right here beside you, okay? For emotional support. We'll just tackle this thing together, one little baby step at a time. Really? Really? Okay, yeah, that makes me feel so much better. Just keep moving and don't look down. Okay, don't look down, don't look down, don't look down. Keep moving, don't look down. Donkey steps through a rotting board and ends up looking straight down into the lava. Shrek! I'm looking down! Oh god, I can't do this! Let me off, please! You're already halfway, but I know that half is safe. Okay, fine. I don't have time for this. You go back. Shrek, no, wait! Just Donkey! Let's have a dance then, shall we? Shrek bounces and sways the bridge. Don't do that! Oh, I'm sorry. Do what? Oh, this? Shrek bounces the bridge again. Yes, that! Yes? Yes, do it. Okay. Shrek continues to bounce and sway as he backs Donkey across the bridge. No, Shrek, no, stop it! You said do it, I'm doing it. I'm gonna die. Shrek, I'm gonna die. Donkey steps onto solid ground. Oh, that'll do, Donkey. That'll do. Shrek walks towards the castle. Cool. So, where is this fire-breathing pain in the neck anyway? Inside, waiting for us to rescue her. Shrek chuckles. I was talking about the dragon, Shrek. Scene inside the castle. You afraid? No, but shh. Oh, good, me neither. Donkey sees a skeleton and gasps. Because there's nothing wrong with being afraid. Fear is a sensible response to an unfamiliar situation. Unfamiliar, dangerous situation, I might add. With a dragon that breathes fire and eats knights and breathes fire, I'm sure it doesn't mean you're a coward. I'm a little scared. I sure as heck ain't no coward, I know that. Donkey? 2 things, okay? Shut up. Now go over there and see if you can find any stairs. Stairs? I thought we was looking for the princess. Shrek puts on a helmet. The princess will be up the stairs in the highest room in the tallest tower. What makes you think she'll be up there? I read it in a book once. Shrek walks off. Cool, you handle the dragon, I'll handle the stairs. I'll find those stairs. I'll whip their butts too. Those stairs won't know which way they're going. Donkey walks off. Scene, empty room. Donkey is still talking to himself as he looks around the room. I'm going to take drastic steps, kick it to the curb. Don't mess with me. I'm the stairs master. I've mastered the stairs. I wish I had a step right here. I'll step all over it. Scene, elsewhere. Shrek spots a light in the tallest tower window. Well, at least we know where the princess is. But where's the dragon? Donkey gasps and takes off running as the dragon roars again. Shrek manages to grab Donkey out of the way just as the dragon breathes fire. Donkey, look out! Shrek manages to get a hold of the dragon's tail and holds on. Got ya! The dragon gets irritated at this and flicks its tail, and Shrek goes flying through the air and crashes through the roof of the tallest tower. Fiona wakes up with a jerk and looks at him lying on the floor. Ooh, ah! Donkey gets cornered as the dragon knocks away all but a small part of the bridge he's on. No, oh no! The dragon roars. Oh, what large teeth you have! The dragon growls. I mean, white sparkling teeth. I know you probably hear this all the time from your food, but you must bleach because that is one dazzling smile you got there. Do I detect a hint of minty freshness? You know what else? You're a girl dragon. Oh, sure. I mean, of course you're a girl dragon. You're just reeking of feminine beauty. The dragon begins fluttering her eyes at him. What's the matter with you? You got something in your eye? Oh man, I really have to stay, but you know, The dragon blows a smoke ring in the shape of a heart right at him, and he coughs. I'm an asthmatic, and I don't know if it'd work out if you're gonna blow smoke rings. Shrek! The dragon picks him up with her teeth and carries him off. No! No! Shrek! Scene, Fiona's room. Shrek groans as he gets up off the floor. His back is to Fiona, so she strains her dress and lays back down on the bed. She then quickly reaches over and gets the bouquet of flowers off the side table. She then lays back down and appears to be asleep. Shrek turns and goes over to her. He looks down at Fiona for a moment, and she puckers her lips. Shrek takes her by the shoulder and shakes her awake. Oh! Wake up! What? Are you Princess Fiona? I am. Waiting a knight so bold as to rescue me. Oh, that's nice. Now let's go. But wait, Sir Knight. This beeth our first meeting. Should it not be a wonderful, romantic moment? Yeah, sorry, lady. There's no time. Hey, wait. What are you doing? You should sweep me off my feet out yonder window and down the road onto your valiant steed. You've had a lot of time to plan this, haven't you? Fiona smiles. Mm-hmm. Shrek breaks the lock on her door and pulls her out and down the hallway. But we have to savor this moment. You could recite an epic poem for me? A ballad? A sonnet? A limerick? Or something? I don't think so. Can I at least know the name of my champion? Shrek. Sir Shrek. Fiona clears throat and holds out a handkerchief. I pray that you take this favor as a token of my gratitude. Thanks! Suddenly, they hear the dragon roar. You didn't slay the dragon? It's on my to-do list, now come on! Shrek takes off running and drags Fiona behind him. But this isn't right! You were meant to charge in, sword drawn, banner flying. That's what all the other knights did. Yeah, right before they burst into flame. That's not the point! Shrek suddenly stops and she runs into him. Oh! Shrek ignores her and heads for a wooden door off to the side. Wait! Where are you going? The exit's over that way. Well, I have to save my ass. What kind of knight are you? One of a kind. Shrek opens the door into the throne room. Donkey off screen. Slow down, baby, please. I believe it's healthy to get to know someone over a long period of time. Just call me old-fashioned. Donkey laughs wordly. We see him up close and from a distance as Shrek sneaks into the room. I don't want to rush things to our physical relationship. I'm not emotionally ready for a commitment of this magnitude, really, is the word I'm looking for. Magnitude? Hey, that is unwanted physical contact. Hey, what are you doing? Okay. Let's just back it up a little and take this one step at a time. We really should get to know each other first as friends or pen pals. I'm on the road a lot, but I just love receiving cards. I'd really love to stay, but hey, don't do that. That's my tail. That's my personal tail. You're gonna tear it off. I don't give permission. What are you gonna do with that? Hey, no way. No. Shrek grabs the chain that's connected to the chandelier and he swings towards the dragon. He misses and he swings back. He looks up and spots that the chandelier is right above the dragon's head. He pulls on the chain and it releases as he falls down and bumps Donkey out of the way right as the dragon is about to kiss him. Instead, the dragon kisses Shrek's butt. She opens her eyes and roars. Shrek lets go of the chain and the chandelier falls onto her head. But it's as big and it goes over her head and forms a sort of collar for her. She roars again and Shrek and Donkey take off running. Very Matrix style. Shrek grabs Donkey and then grabs Princess Fiona as he runs past her. Hey, Princess! He talks? Yeah, it's getting him to shut up, that's the trick. They all start screaming as the dragon gains on them. Shrek spots a descending slide and jumps on, but unfortunately there is a crack in the stone and it hits Shrek right in the groin. His eyes cross as he reaches the bottom of the slide and he stumbles off and walks slightly. Oh! Shrek gets them close to the exit and sets down Donkey and Fiona. Okay, you two, head for the exit. I'll take care of the dragon. Shrek grabs his sword and heads back towards the interior of the castle. He throws the sword down in between several overlapping chain links. The chain links are attached to the chandelier that is still around the dragon's neck. Shrek echoing, "Run!" They all take off running for the exit with the dragon in hot pursuit. They make it to the bridge and head across. The dragon breathes fire and the bridge begins to burn. They all hang on for dear life as the ropes holding the bridge up collapse. They are swung to the other side. As they hang upside down, they look in horror as the dragon makes to fly over the boiling lava to get them. But suddenly, the chandelier with the chain jerks the dragon back and she's unable to get to them. Our gang climbs quickly to safety as the dragon looks angry and then gives a sad whimper as she watches Donkey walk away. Fiona sliding down the volcano hill. You did it! You rescued me! You're amazing! Behind her, Donkey falls down the hill. You're wonderful, Fiona turns and sees Shrek fall down the hill and bump into Donkey. A little unorthodox, I'll admit. But the deed is great and thy heart is pure. I am eternally in your debt. Donkey clears his throat. And where would a brave knight be without his noble steed? Oh, I hope you heard that. She called me a noble steed. She thinks I'm a steed. The battle is won. You may remove your helmet, good sir knight. No. Well, why not? I have helmet hair. Please, I wouldst look upon the face of my rescuer. No, you wouldn't. But how will you kiss me? What? That wasn't in the job description? Maybe it's a perk. No, it's destiny. Oh, you must know how it goes. A princess locked in a tower and beset by a dragon is rescued by a brave knight. And then they share true love's first kiss. With Shrek? Wait. You think that Shrek is your true love? Well, yes. Both Donkey and Shrek burst out laughing. You think Shrek is your true love? What is so funny? Let's just say I'm not your type, okay? Of course you are. You're my rescuer. Now, remove your helmet. Look, I really don't think this is a good idea. Just take off the helmet. I'm not gonna take it off. No, now. Okay, easy. As you command, your highness. Shrek takes off his helmet. You're an ogre. Oh, were you expecting Prince Charming? Well, yes, actually. Oh no. This is all wrong. You're not supposed to be an ogre. Princess, I was sent to rescue you by Lord Farquaad, okay? He is the one who wants to marry you. Then why didn't he come rescue me? Good question. You should ask him when we get there. But I have to be rescued by my true love, not some ogre and his pet. Well, so much for noble steed. Look, you're not making my job any easier. I'm sorry, but your job is not my problem. You can tell Lord Farquaad that if he wants to rescue me properly, I'll be waiting for him right here. Hey, I'm no one's messenger boy, alright? I'm a delivery boy. He swiftly picks up and swings her over his shoulder like she was a sack of potatoes. You wouldn't dare put me down! You come in, Donkey? I'm right behind you. Put me down or you will suffer the consequences. This is not dignified. Put me down! Scene Woods. A little time has passed and Fiona has calmed down. She just hangs there limply while Shrek carries her. Okay, so here's another question. Say there's a woman that digs you, right? But you don't really like her that way. How do you let her down real easy so her feelings aren't hurt or you don't get burned into a crisp and eaten? You just have to tell her she's not your true love. Everyone knows what happens when you find your... Shrek drops her on the ground. Hey! The sooner we get to Julok, the better. Oh, you're gonna love it there, princess. It's beautiful. And what of my groom-to-be, Lord Farquaad? What's he like? Let me put it this way, princess. Men of Farquaad's stature are in short supply. He and Donkey laugh. Shrek then proceeds to splash water onto his face to wash off the dust and grime. I don't know. There are those who think little of him. They laugh again. Stop it. Stop it, both of you. You're just jealous you can never measure up to a great ruler like Lord Farquaad. Yeah, well, maybe you're right, princess. But I'll let you do the measuring when you see him tomorrow. Fiona looks at the setting sun. Tomorrow? It'll take that long? Shouldn't we stop to make camp? No, that'll take longer. We can keep going. But there's robbers in the woods. Whoa, time out, Shrek. Camp is starting to sound good. Hey, come on, I'm scarier than anything we're going to see in that forest. I need to find somewhere to camp now! Both Donkey and Shrek's ear lower as they shrink away from her. Scene Mountain Cliff. Shrek has found a cave that appears to be in good order. He shoves a stone boulder out of the way to reveal the cave. Hey, over here. Shrek, we can do better than that. I don't think this is fit for a princess. No, it's perfect. It just needs a little homey touches. Homey touches? Like what? He hears a tearing noise and looks over at Fiona, who has torn the bark off a tree. A door? Well, gentlemen, I bid thee good night. Fiona goes into the cave and puts the bark door up behind her. You want me to read you a bedtime story? 'Cause I will. I said good night. Shrek looks at Donkey for a second and goes to move the boulder back in front of the entrance to the cave with Fiona still inside. Shrek, what are you doing? Shrek laughs. I just, oh, come on, I was kidding. Later that night, Shrek and Donkey are sitting around a campfire. They are staring up into the sky as Shrek points out certain star constellations to Donkey. And, that one, that's Throwback, the only ogre to ever spit over 3 wheat fields. Right, yeah. Hey, can you tell my future from these stars? The stars don't tell the future, Donkey. They tell stories. Look, there's Bloodnut, the flatulent. You can get what he's famous for. I know you're making this up. No, look. There he is. And there's the group of hunters running away from his stench. That ain't nothing but a bunch of little dots. You know, Donkey, sometimes things are more than they appear. Forget it. Donkey heaves a big sigh. Hey, Shrek, what are we gonna do when we get our swamp anyway? Our swamp? You know, when we're through rescuing the princess. We? Donkey? There is no we. There's no our. There's just me and my swamp. The first thing I'm gonna do is build a 10-foot wall around my land. You cut me deep, Shrek. You cut me real deep just now. You know what I think? I think this whole wall thing is just one of those ways to keep somebody out. No, do you think? Are you hiding something? Never mind, Donkey. Oh, this is another one of those onion things, isn't it? No, this is one of those drop it and leave it alone things. Why don't you want to talk about it? Why do you want to talk about it? Why are you blocking? I'm not blocking. Oh, yes you are. Donkey, I'm warning you. Who are you trying to keep out? Everyone, okay? Donkey pauses. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Donkey grins. At this point, Fiona pulls the door away from the entrance to the cave and peeks out. Neither of the guys see her. Oh, for the love of Pete! Shrek gets up and walks over to the edge of the cliff and sits down. What's your problem? What you got against the world anyway? Look, I'm not the one with the problem, okay? It's the world that seems to have a problem with me. People take one look at me and go, ah, help, run! A big, stupid, ugly ogre. They judge me before they even get to know me. That's why I'm better off alone. You know what? When we met, I didn't think you were just a big, stupid, ugly ogre. Yeah, I know. So, are there any donkeys up there? Well, there's, Gabby. The small and annoying. Okay, I see it now. The big shiny one right there. That one right there? Fiona puts the door back. That's the moon. Oh, okay. Scene, Geolock, Farquaad's bedroom. The camera pans over a lot of wedding stuff. Soft music plays in the background. Farquaad is in bed, watching as the magic mirror shows him Princess Fiona. Again, show me again. Mirror, mirror, show her to me. Show me the princess. The mirror rewinds and begins to play again from the beginning. Ah, perfect. Farquaad looks down at his bare chest and pulls the sheet up to cover himself as though Fiona could see him as he gazes sheepishly at her image in the mirror. Morning. Fiona walks out of the cave. She glances at Shrek and Donkey, who are still sleeping. She wanders off into the woods and comes across a blue bird. She begins to sing. The bird sings along with her. She hits higher and higher notes, and the bird struggles to keep up with her. Suddenly, the pressure of the note is too big and the bird explodes. She eyes the eggs that the bird left behind. Time lapse. Fiona is now cooking the eggs for breakfast. Shrek and Donkey are still sleeping. Shrek wakes up and looks at Fiona. Donkey's talking in his sleep. Yeah, you know I like it. I like it like that. Come on, baby. I said I like it like that. Donkey, wake up! Shrek shakes him. Huh? What? Wake up! What? Donkey stretches and yawns. Good morning. How do you like your eggs? Oh, good morning, princess. Fiona gets up and sets the eggs down in front of them. What's all this about? You know, we kind of got off on a bad start yesterday. I wanted to make it up to you. I mean, after all, you did rescue me. Thanks. Donkey sniffs the eggs and licks his lips. Well, eat up. We've got a big day ahead of us. Fiona walks off. Later, they are once again on their way. They are walking through the forest. Shrek belches. Shrek? What? It's a compliment. Better out than in, I always say. Shrek laughs. Well, it's no way to behave in front of a princess. Fiona belches. Thanks. She's as nasty as you are. Shrek chuckles. You know, you're not exactly what I expected. Well, maybe you shouldn't judge people before you get to know them. She smiles and continues walking, singing softly. Suddenly, a man swings down and swoops Fiona up into a tree. La liberté! Hey! Princess! What are you doing? Be still, mon chéri, for I am your savior, and I am rescuing from this. Robin Hood kisses up her arm while Fiona pulls back in disgust. Beast! Hey, that's my princess! Go find your own! Please, monster! Can't you see I'm a little busy here? Look, pal, I don't know who you think you are. Oh, of course, how rude! Please, let me introduce myself. Oh, merry man! Robin Hood laughs. Suddenly, an accordion begins to play and the merry men pop out from the bushes. They begin to sing Robin's theme song. Da 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 da! Whoa, I steal from the rich and give to the needy. He takes a wee percentage, but I'm not greedy. I rescue pretty damsels, man, I'm good. What a guy! Monsieur Hood, break it down. I like an honest fight and a saucy little maid. What he's basically saying is he likes to get paid. Whoa! So when an ogre's in the bush grabs a lady by the tush, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. When a beauty's with a beast, it makes me awfully mad. He's really, really mad. I'll take my blade and ram it through your heart. Keep your eyes on me, boys, cause I'm about to start. There's a grunt as Fiona swings down from the tree limb and knocks Robin unconscious. Man, that was annoying. Shrek looks at her in admiration. Oh, you little! Merryman shoots an arrow at Fiona, but she ducks out of the way. The arrow flies towards Donkey, who jumps into Shrek's arms to get out of the way. The arrow proceeds to just bounce off a tree. Another fight sequence begins and Fiona gives a karate yell and then proceeds to beat the crap out of the merry men. There is a very interesting Matrix moment when Fiona pauses in midair to fix her hair. Finally, all of the merry men are down and Fiona begins walking away. Shall we? Hold the phone. Shrek drops Donkey and begins walking after Fiona. Oh, whoa, hold on now. Where did that come from? What? That, back there, that was amazing. Where did you learn that? Well, Fiona laughs. When one lives alone, one has to learn these things in case there's a... Fiona gasps and points. There's an arrow in your butt. What? Shrek turns and looks. Oh, would you look at that? He goes to pull it out, but flinches because it's tender. Oh no, this is all my fault. I'm so sorry. Donkey walks up. Why? What's wrong? Shrek's hurt. Shrek's hurt. Shrek's hurt. Oh no, Shrek's gonna die. Donkey, I'm okay. You can't do this to me, Shrek. I'm too young for you to die. Keep your legs elevated. Turn your head and cough. Does anyone know the Heimlich? Donkey, come down. If you want to help Shrek, run into the woods and find me a blue flower with red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns. Okay, I'm on it. Blue flower, red thorns. Don't die, Shrek. If you see a long tunnel, stay away from the light. Donkey. Oh, right. Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns. Donkey runs off. What are the flowers for? For getting rid of Donkey. Ah. Now you hold still and I'll yank this thing out. Fiona gives the arrow a little pull. Shrek jumps away. Oh, hey, easy with the yanking. As they continue to talk, Fiona keeps going after the arrow and Shrek keeps dodging her hands. I'm sorry, but it has to come out. No, it's tender. Now, hold on. What are you doing is the opposite of help. Don't move. Look, time out. Would you? Fiona grunts as Shrek puts his hand over her face to stop her from getting at the arrow. Okay. What do you propose we do? Elsewhere. Donkey's still looking for the special flower. Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns. This would be so much easier if I wasn't colorblind. Blue flower, red thorns. Shrek off screen. Ow! Hold on, Shrek! I'm coming! Donkey rips a flower off a nearby bush that just happens to be a blue flower and red thorns. Scene, the forest path. Ow! Not good! Okay, I can nearly see the head. Shrek grunts as she pulls. It's just about... Ow! Oh! Shrek jerks and manages to fall over with Fiona on top of him. Ahem. Shrek throwing Fiona off of him. Nothing happened. We were just, Look, if you wanted to be alone, all you had to do was ask, okay? Oh, come on, that's the last thing on my mind. The princess here was just... Fiona pulls the arrow out. Ah! He turns to look at Fiona, who holds up the arrow with a smile. Ow! Hey, what's that? Donkey nervously chuckles. Is that blood? Donkey faints. Shrek walks over and picks him up as they continue on their way. There is a montage of scenes as the group heads back to Duloc. Shrek crawling up to the top of a tree to make it fall over a small brook so that Fiona won't get wet. Shrek then gets up as Donkey is about to cross the tree, and the tree swings back into its upright position and Donkey flies off. Shrek swatting at a bunch of flies and mosquitoes. Fiona grabs a nearby spider web that's on a tree branch and runs through a field swinging it around to catch the bugs. She then hands it to Shrek, who begins eating it like a treat. As he walks off, she licks her fingers. Shrek catching a toad and blowing it up like a balloon and presenting it to Fiona. Fiona catching a snake, blowing it up, fashioning it into a balloon animal and presenting it to Shrek. The group arriving at a windmill that is near Duloc. Scene windmill. There it is, princess. Your future awaits you. That's Duloc? Yeah, I know. You know, Shrek thinks Lord Farquaad's compensating for something, which I think means he has a really... Shrek steps on his hoof. Ow! I guess we better move on. Sure, but... Shrek? I'm worried about Donkey. What? I mean, look at him. He doesn't look so good. What are you talking about? I'm fine. Fiona kneels down to look at him in the eyes. That's what they all say, and the next thing you know, you're on your back. Dead. You know, she's right. You look awful. Do you want to sit down? I'll make you some tea. I don't want to say nothing, but I got this twinge in my neck, and when I turn my head like this, look. Donkey turns his neck in a very sharp way until his head is completely sideways. Ow! See? Who's hungry? I'll find us some dinner. I'll get the firewood. Hey, where you going? Oh man, I can feel my toes. Donkey looks down and yelps. I don't have any toes. I think I need a hug. Scene sunset. Shrek has built a fire and is cooking the rest of the dinner while Fiona eats. This is good. This is really good. What is this? A weed rat. Rotisserie style. No kidding. Well, this is delicious. Well, they're also great in stews. Now, I don't mean to brag, but I make a mean weed rat stew. Shrek chuckles. Fiona looks at Duloc and sighs. I guess I'll be dining a little differently tomorrow night. Maybe you can come visit me in the swamp sometime. I'll cook all kinds of stuff for you. Swamp toad soup, fish eye tartare, you name it. Fiona smiles. I'd like that. They smile at each other. Princess? Yes, Shrek? I was wondering, are you... Shrek sighs. Are you gonna eat that? Donkey chuckles. Man, isn't this romantic? Look at that sunset. Fiona jumps up. Sunset? Oh no, I mean, it's late. It's very, very late. What? Wait a minute, I see what's going on here. You're afraid of the dark, aren't you? Yes, that's it. I'm terrified, I'd better go inside. Don't feel bad, princess. I used to be afraid of the dark too until... Hey, no, wait. I'm still afraid of the dark. Shrek sighs. Good night. Good night. Fiona goes inside the windmill and closes the door. Donkey looks at Shrek with a new eye. Oh, now I really see what's going on here. Oh, what are you talking about? I don't even want to hear it. Look, I'm an animal and I got instincts, and I know you two were digging on each other. I could feel it. You're crazy. I was just bringing her to Farquaad. Oh, come on, Shrek. Wake up and smell the pheromones. Just go in and tell her how you feel. There's nothing to tell. Besides, even if I did tell her, well, and I'm not saying I do, 'cause I don't. She's a princess, and I'm an ogre. Yeah. Hey, where are you going? To get more firewood, Shrek sighs. Donkey looks over at the large pile of firewood there already is. Time lapse. Donkey opens the door to the windmill and walks in. Fiona is nowhere to be seen. Princess? Princess Fiona? Princess, where are you? Princess? Fiona looks at Donkey from the shadows, but we can't see her. It's very spooky in here. I'm playing no games. Suddenly, Fiona falls from the railing. She gets up, only she doesn't look like herself. She looks like an ogre, and Donkey starts freaking out. Ah! Oh no! No! Help! Shh! Shrek! 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 No, it's okay, it's okay. What did you do with the princess? Donkey, I am the princess. Ah! It's me, it's this body. Oh my god, you ate the princess? Donkey to her stomach. Can you hear me? Donkey! Donkey still aimed at her stomach. Listen! Keep breathing! I'll get you out of there! No! Shrek! Shrek! Shh! Shrek! This is me! Donkey looks into her eyes as she pets his muzzle, and he quiets down. Princess? What happened to you? You're, different. I'm ugly, okay? Well, yeah. Was it something you ate? Because I told Shrek those rats was a bad idea. You are what you eat, I say. Now, no, I've been this way as long as I can remember. What do you mean? Look, I ain't never seen you like this before. It only happens when the sun goes down. By night one way, by day another. This shall be the norm until you find true love's first kiss, and then take love's true form. Oh, that's beautiful. I didn't know you wrote poetry. It's a spell, Fiona sighs. When I was a little girl, a witch cast a spell on me. Every night I become this horrible, ugly beast. I was placed in a tower to await the day my true love would rescue me. That's why I have to marry Lord Farquaad tomorrow before the sun sets and he sees me like this. Fiona begins to cry. Alright, calm down. Look, it's not that bad. You're not that ugly. Well, I ain't gonna lie, you are ugly. But you're only ugly like this at night. Shrek's ugly 24/7. But Donkey, I'm a princess, and this is not how a princess is meant to look. Princess, how about if you don't marry Farquaad? I have to. Only my true love's kiss can break the spell. But you know, you're kind of an ogre and Shrek. Well, you got a lot in common. Shrek? Scene outside. Shrek is walking towards the windmill with a sunflower in his hand. Princess, how's it going, first of all? Good? Good for me too. I'm okay. I saw this flower and I thought of you because it's pretty and, well, I don't really like it, but I thought you might like it because you're pretty. But I like you anyway. Shrek sighs. I'm in trouble. Okay, here we go. He walks up to the door and pauses outside when he hears Donkey and Fiona talking. Fiona off screen. I can't just marry whoever I want. Take a good look at me, Donkey. I mean, who could ever love a beast so hideous and ugly? Princess and ugly don't go together. That's why I can't stay here with Shrek. Shrek steps back in shock. My only chance to live happily ever after is to marry my true love. Shrek heaves a deep sigh. He throws the flower down and walks away. Scene inside. Don't you see, Donkey? That's just how it has to be. It's the only way to break the spell. You at least gotta tell Shrek the truth. No, you can't breathe a word. No one must ever know. What's the point of being able to talk if you gotta keep secrets? Promise you won't tell? Promise. Alright, I won't tell him. But you should. Donkey goes outside. I just gotta know before it's over. I'm gonna need a whole lot of serious therapy. Look at my eye twitching. Fiona comes out the door and watches him walk away. She looks down and spots the sunflower. She picks it up before going back inside the windmill. Scene morning. Donkey is asleep. Shrek is nowhere to be seen. Fiona is still awake. She is plucking petals from the sunflower. I tell him not. I tell him not. I tell him. She quickly runs to the door and goes outside. Shrek! Shrek! There's something I want. She looks and sees the rising sun, and as the sun crests the sky, she turns back into a human. Just as she looks back at the sun, she sees Shrek stomping towards her. Shrek, are you alright? Perfect. Never better. I don't... There's something I have to tell you. You don't have to tell me anything, Princess. I heard enough last night. You heard what I said? Every word. I thought you'd understand. Oh, I understand. Like you said, who could love a hideous, ugly beast? But I thought that wouldn't matter to you. Yeah, well, it does. Fiona looks at him in shock. He looks past her and spots a group approaching. Ah, right on time. Princess, I've brought you a little something. Farquaad has arrived with a group of his men. He looks very regal sitting up on his horse. You would never guess that he's only like 3 feet tall. Donkey wakes up with a yawn as the soldiers march by. What'd I miss? What'd I miss? Donkey spots the soldiers. Who said there? It could have been the donkey. Princess Fiona. As promised, now hand it over. Very well, ogre. Farquaad holds out a piece of paper. The deed to your swamp, cleared out, as agreed. Take it and go, before I change my mind. Shrek takes the paper. Forgive me, princess, for startling you, but you startled me, for I have never seen such radiant beauty before. I'm Lord Farquaad. Lord Farquaad? Oh, no. Farquaad snaps his fingers. Forgive me, my lord, for I was just saying a short... Fiona watches as Farquaad is lifted off his horse and sits down in front of her. He comes to her waist. Farewell. Oh, that is sweet. You don't have to waste good manners on the ogre. It's not like it has feelings. No, you're right. It doesn't. Donkey watches this exchange with a curious look on his face. Princess Fiona, beautiful, fair, flawless Fiona, I ask your hand in marriage. Will you be the perfect bride for the perfect groom? Lord Farquaad, I accept. Nothing would make me... Excellent! I'll start the plans. For tomorrow we wed. No! I mean, why wait? Let's get married today, before the sun sets. Oh, anxious are we? You're right. The sooner the better. There's so much to do. There's the caterer, the cake, the band, the guest list. Captain, round up some guests. A guard puts Fiona on the back of his horse. Fare thee well, ogre. Farquaad's whole party begins to head back to Duloc. Donkey watches them go. Shrek, what are you doing? You're letting her get away. Yeah, so what? Shrek, there's something about her that you don't know. Look, I talked to her last night and she's... I know you talked to her last night. You're great pals, aren't ya? Now, if you two are such good friends, why don't you follow her home? Shrek, I want to go with you. I told you, didn't I? You're not coming home with me. I live alone. My swamp. Me. Nobody else. Understand? Nobody. Especially useless, pathetic, annoying, talking donkeys. But I thought, yeah, you know what? You thought wrong. Shrek stomps off. Shrek. Montage of different scenes. Shrek arriving back home, Fiona being fitted for her wedding dress, Donkey at a stream running into the dragon, Shrek cleaning up his house, Fiona eating dinner alone, Shrek eating dinner alone. Now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? It goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah. 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 Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty and the moonlight overthrew her. She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew the hallelujah. 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 Scene: Shrek's home. Shrek is eating dinner when he hears a sound outside. He goes outside to investigate. Donkey? Donkey ignores him and continues with what he's doing. What are you doing? I would think of all people you would recognize a wall when you see one. Well, yeah, but the wall's supposed to go around my swamp, not through it. It is around your half. See, that's your half and this is my half. Oh, your half. Yes, my half. I helped rescue the princess. I did half the work. I get half the booty. Now hand me that big old rock, the one that looks like your head. Back off! No, you back off. This is my swamp. Our swamp. Shrek grabs the tree branch that Donkey is working with. Let go, Donkey. You let go. Stubborn jackass. Smelly ogre. Fine. Shrek drops the tree branch and walks away. Hey, come back here. I'm not through with you yet. Yeah, well, I'm through with you. You know what, with you, it's always me. Well, guess what? Now it's my turn, so you just shut up and pay attention. You are mean to me. You insult me, and you don't appreciate anything that I do. You always push me around or push me away. Oh, yeah? Well, if I treated you so bad, how come you came back? Because that's what friends do. They forgive each other. Oh, yeah, you're right, Donkey. I forgive you. For stabbing me in the back. Shrek goes into the outhouse and slams the door. Ugh, you're so wrapped up in layers on me, boy. You're afraid of your own feelings. Go away. There you are, doing it again, just like you did to Fiona. And all she ever did was like you. Baby even loved you. Loved me. She said I was ugly, a hideous creature. I heard the two of you talking. She wasn't talking about you. She was talking about, somebody else. Shrek opens the door and comes out. She wasn't talking about me? Well, then who was she talking about? No way. You ain't saying anything. You don't want to listen to me, right? Right? Donkey. No. Okay, look. I'm sorry, alright? I'm sorry. I guess I am just a big, stupid, ugly ogre. Can you forgive me? Hey, what are friends for, right? Right. Friends? Friends. So, what did Fiona say about me? What are you asking me for? Why don't you just go and ask her? The wedding! We'll never make it in time! Ha ha ha! Never fear, for where there's a will, there's a way, and I have a way. Donkey whistles. Suddenly, the dragon arrives overhead and flies low enough so they can climb on. Donkey? I guess it's just my animal magnetism. They both laugh. Oh, come here, you! Shrek gives Donkey a noogie. Alright, don't get all slobbery. No one likes a kiss ass. Alright, hop on and hold tight. I haven't had a chance to install the seatbelts yet. They climb aboard the dragon and she takes off for Duloc. Scene, Duloc Church. Fiona and Farquaad are getting married. The whole town is there. The prompter card guy holds up a card that says, Revered Silence. People of Duloc, we gather here today to bear witness to the union. Fiona eyeing the setting sun. Of our new king. Excuse me, could we just skip ahead to the I-do's? Farquaad chuckles and then motions to the priest to indulge Fiona. Go on. Scene, courtyard. Some guards are milling around. Suddenly, the dragon lands with a boom. The guard all take off running. Go ahead, have some fun. If I need you, I'll whistle. How about that? She nods and goes after the guards. Shrek, wait a minute. You want to do this right, don't you? Shrek at the church door. What are you talking about? There's a line you gotta wait for. The preacher's gonna say, speak now or forever hold your peace. That's when you say, I object. I don't have time for this. Hey, wait, what are you doing? Listen to me. Look, you love this woman, don't you? Yes. You wanna hold her? Yes. Please her? Yes. Then you got to try a little tenderness. The chicks love that romantic crap. All right, cut it out. When does this guy say the line? We gotta check it out. Scene inside church. As the priest talks, we see Donkey shadow through one of the windows. Shrek tosses him up so he can see. And so by the power vested in me... What do you see? The whole town's in there. I now pronounce you husband and wife. They're at the altar. King and queen. Mother Fletcher, you already said it. Oh, for the love of Pete! Shrek runs inside without catching Donkey, who hits the ground hard. Scene inside church. Shrek running towards the altar. I object! Shrek? The whole congregation gasps as they see Shrek. Oh, what does he want now? Shrek to the congregation as he reaches the front of the church. Hi, everyone. Having a good time, are ya? I love Duloc. First of all, very clean. What are you doing here? Really, it's rude enough being alive when no one wants you, but showing up uninvited to a wedding? Fiona, I need to talk to you. Oh, now you want to talk? It's a little late for that, so if you'll excuse me. But you can't marry him. And why not? Because he's just marrying you so he can be king. Outrageous! Fiona, don't listen to him. He's not your true love. And what do you know about true love? Well, I mean... Oh, this is precious. The ogre has fallen in love with the princess. Oh, good lord. Farquaad laughs. The prompter card guy holds up a card that says laugh. The whole congregation laughs. An ogre and the princess. Shrek, is this true? Who cares? It's preposterous. Fiona, my love, we're but a kiss away from our happily ever after. Now kiss me. Farquaad puckers his lips and leads towards her, but she pulls back. Fiona looking at the setting sun. By night one way, by day another. I wanted to show you before. She backs up, and as the sun sets, she changes into her ogre self. She gives Shrek a sheepish smile. Well, that explains a lot. Fiona smiles. Ugh, it's disgusting! Guards! Guards! I order you to get that out of my sight now! Get them both! The guard runs in and separates Fiona and Shrek. Shrek fights them. No! No! Shrek! This hocus pocus altered nothing. This marriage is binding, and that makes me king! See? See? No, let go of me! Shrek! No! Don't just stand there, you morons! Get out of my way, Fiona! Ah! I'll make you regret the day we met. I'll see you drawn and quartered. You'll beg for death to save you. No, Shrek! Farquaad holds a dagger to Fiona's throat. And as for you, my wife, Fiona! I'll have you locked back in that tower for the rest of your days. I'm king! Shrek manages to get a free hand and he whistles. I will have order! I will have perfection! I will have... Donkey and the dragon show up and the dragon leans down and eats Farquaad. Ah! Ah! Alright, nobody move! I got a donkey here and I'm not afraid to use it! The dragon roars. I'm a donkey on the edge! The dragon belches and Farquaad's crown flies out of her mouth and falls to the ground. Celebrity marriages, they never last, do they? The congregation cheers. Go ahead, Shrek. Fiona? Yes, Shrek? I love you. Really? Really, really. Fiona smiles. I love you too. Shrek and Fiona kiss. Thelonious takes one of the cards and writes aw on the back and then shows it to the congregation. Aww. Suddenly, the magic of the spell pulls Fiona away. She's lifted up into the air and she hovers there while the magic works around her. Until you find true love's first kiss and then take love's true form. Take love's true form. Take love's true form. Suddenly, Fiona's eyes open wide. She's consumed by the spell and then is slowly lowered to the ground. Shrek going over to her. Fiona! Fiona? Fiona! Are you alright? Fiona standing up. She's still an ogre. Well, yes. But I don't understand. I'm supposed to be beautiful. But you are beautiful. They smile at each other. Donkey chuckles. I was hoping this would be a happy ending. Shrek and Fiona kiss, and the kiss fades into... Scene, the swamp. Their wedding kiss. Shrek and Fiona are now married. I'm a Believer by Smash Mouth is played in the background. Shrek and Fiona break apart and run through the crowd to their awaiting carriage, which is made of a giant onion. Fiona tosses her bouquet, which both Cinderella and Snow White try to catch, but they end up getting into a cat fight, and so the dragon catches the bouquet instead. The gingerbread man has been mended somewhat and now has one leg and walks with a candy cane. Shrek and Fiona walk off as the rest of the guest party, and Donkey takes over singing the song. God bless us, everyone! Donkey as he's done singing and we fade to black. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I can breathe. The end.